Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Guys, I've just moved into my new place, so I haven't got all my equipment, so I do apologize, but I wanted to do a video on, I've basically put together the 2019 Q4 Ecom Playbook. So basically a full step-by-step guide on what I would do if I was you this Q4, because there's heaps of opportunity. It's a time where even a beginner can go out there and make some real money. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to step you through this guide. If you're interested in getting the guide, I'm going to leave a link below on how to get it, or if you're in my group, you may already have it. Okay, but what I wanted to do was just clarify some of the points in here. I will go into greater detail into some of these because some of the things like product research, supplier sourcing and stuff like that need a video on their own. So I'm just going to do an overview and then show you all the stuff within this guide. You can then go and implement it and start making some money. Thanks for listening, guys, and let's get into it. Okay, so this is the guide here I've put together, guys. I go through step by step everything and anything that you would need to know about Q4, guys. So for those of you that don't know, you're probably going, what is Q4? What is Nick talking about? So it's just the fourth quarter of the calendar year, okay? This is the spending season, guys. It starts in October and it ends at the end of December. So obviously we have some really, really big holidays and events there. Guys, it's the perfect time to jump in and start an e-commerce store or an online business, because now is the time that people are spending. Whether you're doing affiliate marketing, whether you are building an agency, whatever you're doing, this is the time to do it, guys, especially in e-commerce, okay? So just have a look at this little graph here. I pulled this out of an article. You can go and run it yourself, have a play around with Google Trends. But basically, guys, have a look at this, Christmas gifts. Just look at the huge spike that it's been having and then year-on-year growth. If you put into Google Trends anything related to gifts or gift giving or anything in general that people buy during this time of year, so October to December, you're going to see a huge spike in the search volume for it, okay? Which is obviously very important for us selling on Google. Now, for those of you that know what Q4 is, do you understand how big it is? It's bloody huge, guys, and it's growing massively, massively, massively. So just in the US, you're looking at $730 billion done in that quarter during the holiday season. And potentially, and they're expecting up to a 4.2% increase, okay? And online sales are growing at double-digit growth year on year, which come at almost 146 billion during those holidays, okay? Have a look through here and have a look at some of the niches that do really, really well. So a bit more on niches and what niches I would get into if I was you, or what to sell during this Q4 a bit later, guys. Okay, so something to note that you really, really need to know, guys, is during Q4, CPMs and CPCs go up, and for the simple reason, more people are advertising, okay? So it makes sense. More people advertising, this is where people make money, so they're willing to spend more money to make more money. This is the time of year to do it. You know, some people's marketing budgets might have 60% of it loaded up just into this quarter, okay? I know a lot of the businesses that I had worked for, they did that, okay? And they made the vast majority, especially seasonal businesses, like anything relating to camping and outdoors, they make a shit ton of money right now. So for example, the average cost per click goes up during the fourth quarter by around 14%. And that might not sound like a lot, but in some industries, it might go up 100%, okay? It just depends where you're playing. Now, to offset that, guys, you will get a higher AOV and you will get a higher conversion rate. So don't be scared. In the end, you will come up if you do things right. Okay, so the next step here, guys, I've put together a few key dates and a little calendar here just for you to be aware of what dates are really, really key and where you need to make promotions around these dates, okay? This little calendar in the guide is super helpful. In terms of the ones that are the most important, I would say focus on Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Thanksgiving, Halloween. Halloween's a little bit late now, guys. You're probably not gonna actually sell Halloween products or things that are gonna arrive before Halloween, obviously. But what I would do if I was you is I'd create campaigns around those. So theme them around the concept of Halloween, because people are ready to spend now, guys. Green Monday, free shipping day, Christmas, and the post-Christmas season, which obviously isn't on there, but people are still spending. I find even till the end of January, February is a really slow month though, but even until then, these are holidays that you can create campaigns around. Note these down, use this calendar, and on top of that, make sure you have cutoff dates in your shipping bar, your announcement bar, or hard code it or get the deadline app, just to let people know that they need to order by this date so they don't miss out and you don't have issues with returns and refunds and stuff like that, okay? Keep those payment processors happy, keep those customers happy. Now guys, if you were pulling together a campaign, this is what you'd want to do. Mix up your store theme, get people into the spirit of it, okay? Have seasonal banners, Okay, make sure people need to know that your store is participating in this. It's going to make you seem more legitimate as well. And it'll get them thinking, okay, it's this holiday, I need to buy a gift for XYZ. So make sure you're doing email campaigns. I've got a link to a video right there. I'll also leave it below just to show you how to do email marketing for e-commerce. Now, members of my Google Ads Playbook course, I'm going to give you all the holiday specific templates. So don't be worried. You're going to have these step-by-step templates that you can just plug and play and use these. I'll also have messenger bot templates for you as well. But guys, messenger bots are super useful for customer service and for campaigns as well. Now, next thing I would do, I'd create gift guides, okay? And use these as blog posts. They're gonna help you SEO. You are able to run traffic to them as well. And you should have lower CPMs doing this because people are gonna interact with these and they work really well. An example is the 10 best gifts for dad this Christmas. I'll quickly jump into Google and type this in for you and see what comes up. So the 10 best gifts for Christmas in 2019, it's a really good way to actually do some product research like this, and I'll get into it, okay? So have a look all through here. Look, 100 best gift ideas for 2019. All these kind of guides, guys. One, if you rank for these organically, you're gonna get a lot of free traffic. Two, it's a really nice, easy way, and you can actually do your product research. And also, if you want, you can run this through affiliate marketing. If you don't want to actually sell the products, have an affiliate marketing store that links back. So basically a blog that links back to Amazon, okay? Amazon affiliate program is huge. Look at all these guides here, guys. Look at all this, 60 best teens for gifts that they'll actually love. Teens tend to get the viral products cranking, guys. Anything that teens like tends to be what goes super viral. They're the ones that are the early adopters. And so go through here, have a browse, and you'll find some really cool ideas. So try doing these guides for your store and you will see, especially if you have a niche store, it's going to really help you. Okay, so make sure you update your Facebook ad copy, make it seasonal, make it Christmassy, Halloweeny, whatever it is. Same with Google Ads, a little bit different obviously, but you can do things like massive Christmas sale or Boxing Day sale or Black Friday sale, shop now. Another great way, guys, to obviously make some more money is promote seasonal and new products, especially things that you find that are trending, new, hot. Go out and find the products that kids and even parents and adults that everyone's raving about and see if you can find a low-cost version of it. Now, YouTube ads, make sure you do these, guys, super untapped. I've been running a bunch of YouTube ads for a lot of different clients. People getting on board. You're going to see over the next 2 years, this is going to grow massively. I'm going to do a YouTube ads video. If you're interested in more also, it is in my Google Ads Playbook course, a YouTube section, but I'm going to release more content on YouTube. Okay, also Instagram story specific ads, super popular, still a little bit untapped, still people doing terribly, so you can get in there, get in early, and I'll do some videos on that as well because I'm playing around with a lot of these and they're doing really well. Okay, so this next one here, guys, what products to sell this Q4, I'll do a whole video on it, so I'm just gonna glance right over it really quickly and just show you what sort of content you can expect in the playbook. Now, the general versus niche debate is always really big, especially if you're starting a store this holiday period. But here are the 3 ways I find that you can do really well, guys. And these are gonna give you the best chance to scale hard, okay? 1, and this is one of my favorite ways for Google, is have a general store where you test tons of products really fast. And what I want you to do is you're gonna need to find probably 5 or more winning products in product specific campaigns. Google's gonna be your main traffic source. Facebook's going to be secondary. The next one is a broad niche branded store. So even the general store, needs to be branded, guys. That is a really key factor to success in this if you want to succeed at this long term. So a broad niche branded store. So something like pets would be a broad one, right? Because you've got cats, dogs, birds, all of that. It's a broad niche. Here, you're going to get a good mix of Facebook and Google. You're probably going to find it's probably going to be 60-40 either way, whichever one, maybe even 70-30, depending on what you sell, is going to depend which one picks that up. So a 1 product branded store, these work really well, made popular by people, like Gabriel and stuff like that, King Com, all those guys, they've made it super popular, that 1 product store concept, but it's been around for a long time, guys. It's not a new thing. The reason it works well, it's branded, you come across as far more authentic as well, and someone that's a leader in your industry if done right. Now, Facebook's going to be your main traffic source there. You could pick up quite a bit through YouTube. Google's going to be secondary. You're going to need to do things like branded search campaigns, remarketing shopping, search, display, all of those things. To make it work really well, the product obviously needs to have mass appeal or virality, and you're going to need a really strong post-purchase upsell, whether you're using OCU, Cart Hook, Sweet Upsell, all of those apps that have post-purchase upsells, Reconvert, all those things, guys, they're key to making a one product store work well, because you need to increase that AOV. You need to do things like email marketing campaigns as well. Okay, so building on that a little bit, I'll do a whole video on this, guys, but here I detail for you in this the product requirements for success, okay? How to hit 6 figures plus. I'm gonna glaze over this quickly. I'm not gonna give you many examples right now, but I will do a whole video on this, okay? Because this is what I've seen. I've had multiple stores this Q4 do really, really well, and I'm also gonna show you where I went really, really badly with some of them too, because I've had some major issues. I'll talk you through them once I get through this, okay? Once we get through the holiday season, I'll talk you through them all, because right now I'm flat out to even put out any videos. But guys, you're gonna need mass appeal of virality, as I said, okay? Things that tend to have this: phone accessories, beauty, health, wealth, and laziness. Anything that's going to appeal to someone's laziness is gonna do well. 2, it needs to have a benefit or solution that's fairly obvious. Here, the primary factor is fairly obvious, okay? If it's not fairly obvious, then you're gonna struggle to relay that in the creative. Your creative needs to be on point. Number 3, your perceived value is high or not well known. That's important too, guys, because if the product is really well known and you're super expensive, it's not gonna work. Now, you're gonna want $20+ of profit margin minimum. I prefer 50, okay? With the 50 mark, you're probably not gonna sell as many because it's not gonna be as viral, but you can still do really well with a product that's gonna be, you know, $100, $80, okay? Especially on Google. So product research strategies, again, I'm gonna go through these really, really quickly. I'll actually show you in a separate video how to do these, okay? Broad product research, head to sites like Amazon, Wayfair, Catch of the Day, any of those sort of things, that those big general stores that are branded, and have a look at what's selling well on there. They always have best sellers, movers and shakers, okay? It's a great way to find products and then build on them, create a better creative, create a one product store around it. There's so many ways, guys. Now, the gift guide method, just showed you that one. Go into all those gift guides, have a look at what's doing really well. Check the broad phrases on Google, like best gifts for 2019, best gifts for dog lovers, and things like that. You're gonna come up with some real gems of products you can sell. And guys, with all this, make sure you're testing really, really quickly, finding things, and then if you see potential, then build on it, okay? That's what you need. You need to test a lot. Most people don't do well on this because they're not testing enough new things or tweaking. Research tools, okay? Google Trends, Keyword Planner, Big Spy. Big Spy, I will show you how to use in another video. Super cool tool, and it's free. It's really, really good, guys. Now, the only paid tool I've been using lately, and Lyndon Scott got me onto this, was Ali Shark. Pretty cool. I'll do a video on it just showing you how to use it. I'm finding a lot of cool products on there really, really quickly that you can then go and build on, and it shows you things like how many orders have been in that day, what things have had spikes in orders, what's doing really well on Facebook, and things like that. Like, it's really cool tool, guys. Go check it out. Now, reactivating past winners is a super, super important one. I know everyone harps on about this one, but it actually is one of the best strategies. A lot of the stores I'm managing right now are actually just reactivating past winners that have done well and doing the updated version of that product. So guys, make sure you're making a list of dropshipping stores on a regular basis and checking to see if they're doing Facebook ads, check to see if they're doing Google ads, and have any of those ones that they've been doing gone viral? Are they churning through some volume? Those guys know what they're doing. You can go and kind of build on what they're doing, make it different, appeal to different audiences, just test a bunch of audiences on Facebook as well that might be different to what they're currently doing, and then also try Google ads if they're not. So if people are buying it on Facebook, then eventually you're gonna see some form of search volume on Google, even if it's bidding on their brand names, okay? Even if you bid on those, and obviously don't lie and say you are that brand, but if you bid on brand names, you can pick up quite a lot of sales through that. Obviously, last one, Facebook newsfeed, Instagram, and Facebook library stalking. Go through, do this on a regular basis. You're gonna get better at picking up what products do really well. Okay, niches that do well in Q4. Think gift giving, guys. Jewelry, but niche down. Do things like boho, animal, POD. POD jewelry is massive at the moment. So electronics, these tend to have mass appeal, so really, really good one. Phone accessories, wireless chargers, cases, things like that. Beauty and health, anything relating to weight loss, beauty enhancing, the blackhead remover, magnetic eyelashes, they've done really well. Try and find something new that's going on there, or brand something that's currently doing well. 4, seasonal gifts, so anything relating to winter or summer, depending where you're marketing, Christmas, Halloween, things like that. Kids, obviously a big time of year for anything relating to kids. Toys, cool gifts, gadgets, all those sort of things. Kitchen and cooking, really popular one. It's visual, it helps solve a problem. People love this niche. Home and garden is another one I would try. POD or decorative bed sheets, decorative home products, things like that. And then pets, dog raincoats, winter jackets, boots, novelty pet products. These tend to do quite well as well. But just note, guys, on Google, don't be scared to test even ordinary products. I've been testing things like garden sheds locally, industrial shelving, things like that on certain stores, and they have been doing well. So don't be scared to get a bit creative and test something new. Now, the next section here is 10 products to sell during this Q4. I will go through these in a separate video, guys, but as I said, if you want the guide, make sure you click below and get it, okay? It's got to have a bunch of info with all the links there, so you don't have to try and find what I'm talking about. I'll do these in a separate video, but just note what they are. Have a look through here, okay? And I've also got a bunch of other videos, guys, on product ideas. Go check them out. I've got the link below. Even some of those you can sell during this Q4 because people are in a spending frenzy. Now, obviously, guys, make sure you're letting me know below if you're enjoying this video. I really want more feedback from you guys. Yeah, so just tell me what you want to see more of, guys. As I said, I'm doing this to help you guys. You tell me if what I'm doing is right or wrong. So if you want to know more about high ticket dropshipping, guys, just click the resources here, go through them. I've got a bunch of cool videos on them and they're going to help you on your high ticket journey, or enroll in the Google Ads Playbook. It's super cheap. It's still $297. I haven't moved it up yet. As I said, it's only $297 the first 25 people. We're at 15 people, I think. So another 10 people and I'm chucking it up. Okay, so if you're interested, get in now, guys. Now, supply sourcing, really big component, and it's something I'm going to focus on a lot more for you guys. But basically, guys, if you're relying on AliExpress, you're doing yourself a big disservice. There's lots of different ways. Please, even check out the Shopify apps that integrate. Even these are going to have better suppliers than some of the ones on AliExpress, okay? And even local US-based ones. I've got a video there, check it out, showing you how to source other suppliers other than AliExpress. Now, within this, guys, make sure before you start running any paid traffic that you audit your site in Q4. Audit your funnel, your ad accounts. I've got a checklist here on all the different things to check. So check things like your load speed. Is your store trustworthy enough? Do you have social proof? All these things. Are your customer service demands going to be met? Because during Q4, you're going to have a lot more questions, okay? A lot more returns, a lot more refunds, and just general day-to-day, your customer service requirements are going to go up massively. Also, audit your ad accounts. So cut the fat, kill anything that's not performing. Anything that's sucking up money and not giving you a return, get rid of it. Make sure within Google Ads, you check view-through conversions as well, because with display campaigns especially, you might think they're not pulling in anything, and then you check your view-through conversions and they've brought in lots of sales through other channels. So guys, let's get into the paid traffic strategies. And as I said, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, guys, please subscribe, hit that notification bell, give me a like. Really appreciate it. Helps the algorithm know that I have a good channel and that I'm producing good content. So Google Ads strategies. Guys, you know my Google shopping strategy. If you don't already, I'll do a refresher training, but all the links are here to what you need to know. You're gonna need your test campaign. If you are running a new store, especially a general store or something with a large catalog, put all your products in there. It's not best practice, but it's a quick way to find winners. Use max clicks, bring people in, retarget on Facebook, and then try and find products that you'll find products that are gonna do really well. You'll put them in their own campaign. I like to have a minimum of 4 sales. The more the better. Sometimes I leave it, and if I get 10 sales, awesome, I'm gonna put it in. Really depends on the product, okay? Sometimes you might find something that's going absolutely bonkers, and other times some things aren't going as much. So there's not a straight figure line from 0 to 6 figures, guys. You might need 10 products, you might need 1 product, you might need 100 products that are all ticking along, giving you revenue, okay? I've got some products that the catalogs are big and it's lots of products giving me lots of sales, and other ones that is 1 product dominating. All the links are gonna be in here, guys. So also make sure you're using Google search. Google search is untapped and you might find it does better than your shopping. I've got certain industries that stores I look after and search does better than shopping. I've got an established store set up. For those of you in the Google Ads Playbook, go and listen to that module of the course again, because it's going to show you if you already have an established store or you want to go to the next level and actually dig deeper into your Google Ads, then you need to use that strategy. Okay, go in there and make sure you implement that this Q4. Google scaling tactics. So I've got 3 videos on scaling. I've done it to death. If you guys need more info on that, then you're probably doing something wrong. All those videos there show you step by step how to scale. So all the scaling videos I've put together, they're probably going to get you at least to 1,000 a day. If you can't get 1,000 a day using those, you're doing something wrong. There's multiple people in my course that are implementing these strategies and they're getting 1,000, 2,000 a day on a regular basis now. Now, don't forget the display network, guys. It's going to be important this Q4. Lots of people don't do it. Make sure you get in there, give it a try, okay? Display network covers so many different websites. So many people aren't doing it. If you do it, it's going to help you. It's going to help your store. So make sure you give YouTube ads a crack, guys. As I said, I'll do a little video course on it just to give you the basics and see what you need to do to get started with them. For Google in general, guys, the metrics you want to look at are ROAS, conversions and conversion value, click-through rate, very important for your quality score. So that's why it's probably click-through rate, quality score, ad rank, whatever you want to call it. Your click-through rate is going to tell Google that your ad is relevant. And then if people also stay on the page, that's going to tell them relevant. And if they convert, that's even more relevant. So give Google the info it needs to show your ad to more people on a cheaper basis, okay? And they will reward you with cheaper cost per clicks. So search lost impression share, due to rank, budget, all those things. Check those metrics out. They're important to see the competitive landscape you're in. If you're getting 100%, then raising your budget is not going to do anything. If your rank is really low, you're probably going to have to raise your bids and increase the quality of the ad and your landing page. And then check your search terms report regularly, guys. You're going to find terms that you can either do search ads with your shopping search term reports, or vice versa. You can add terms into the titles and it's going to help you find words that convert well. You can put those into your titles and your descriptions, and it's going to tell Google, it's going to give Google the info it needs to show it to more relevant people. So I know a lot about Facebook as well, guys. I don't cover it off as much because a lot of people do, but I've listed some very simple strategies you can implement. The basic setup everyone should have on Facebook is cold interest-based dynamic product ads. If you aren't doing these DPA ads, they're very, very simple. Basically, you're going to use your Facebook product feed and you're going to run collection ads to cold audiences. Okay, try and obviously have some broad interests in there and some demographic based targeting, but leave it quite broad. Let Pixel decide who to show it to. Over time, it's going to improve a lot, and you'll find that your DPA cost per conversions will be a lot lower than some of your other Facebook ads. I learned this from my mentor, Mark Peterson. He taught me this strategy. It's pretty cool. It works really well. It's simple. I like it because it's really simple and it's super effective. Now, retargeting Dpos, again, similarly, but you want to retarget people that have visited your site, added to cart, things like that, even people who purchase. Now, testimonial ads, that's the last one there. Everyone should have this basic setup, guys. Now, I've listed out here some must-have audiences and some of the ones you may not have heard about. One audience I really, really like to make is a lookalike of your purchase 1%, your email list 1%, your top 5% traffic, and then your email list of purchases with your lifetime value, okay, your LTV. I really, really like that audience. It's the best of everything lumped into one audience, and it's super powerful. So guys, I also really like testing with video on Facebook and also Google. And the strategies are quite similar in the sense that what you're wanting to do is you want to, on a really, really cheap basis, blast a big audience and then form a lookalike audience based on video viewers. I've got a link here to the video of where I show you step-by-step how to do that. Go watch it, let me know what you think. Okay, so whether you're advertising on Facebook or Google or anywhere in general, there are 3 factors for a product to become a 6 or 7 figure product. So guys, the first thing is your store needs to at the very least be loosely branded. It needs this because people are more likely to buy from brands and they're more willing to spend more money. So for you to have those higher margins, it needs to be branded. 2, the products need to have mass appeal, or your scalability will be limited, or they need to have high search volume. Okay, there's no getting around this. The creative, video or images and the landing page need to be great. So the creative needs to show the solutional benefit the product brings. And again, the creative needs some form of branding in there. It needs to be engaging as well. Okay guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Please give the video a thumbs up, like, comment, share, subscribe, all that shebang, okay? So lots of cool stuff coming. I'll go into greater detail on all this. I hope you've enjoyed it. The link's gonna be below if you want the guide. And if you need any help, just reach out, guys. Talk to you soon.